What's going on, people? LP2000 right back at you with another figure review, and this time based on these beautiful creations I got in front of you. I'm doing the X Plus 30 centimeter Godzilla 1999, or as we Americans know him as Godzilla 2000. This is a really awesome figure. I really love it. This figure came out in December 2013. As a matter of fact, I got it as a Christmas gift from my wife. Thank you very much. Along with the 1999 Gamera figure. And as you can see, I got both of them. I got the standard and the Rick Boy. Let me clarify. The standard is mine. The Rick Boy is my wife's. And I will go over the Rick Boy features in a couple seconds. But basically, this is from his film. This is based off his film appearance from the film Godzilla 2000, or as it's known in Japan, Godzilla 2000 Millennium. And just to go over a little gist of the plot of that film, this film takes place a whole lot of years later after the events of 1954. Basically, this film kick-started off the cool Millennium Series of Godzilla. And it basically did what the Heisei films did. They ignored every film after the original Godzilla 1954 film. They ignored all events. So basically all those things that took place between Godzilla 54 and either 84 for the Heisei period or this film in the Millennium period, everything that happened was non-existent. He didn't fight any giant cockroaches, no mechanical doubles, no three-headed space dragons, no giant lobsters, none of that. Him having a odd-looking son, none of that happened. So they did the same thing, like I said, what the Heisei series did. Just to give viewers a more serious interpretation of Godzilla as a force of nature, which he is in this film. And this film basically has a lot of Showa type references in the film, which I thoroughly enjoy because I'm a Showa guy. The Showa period is my favorite period of all when it comes to Godzilla, and it has UFOs, him fighting another monster, Godzilla destroying Tokyo, all the classic elements that we've grown to love about the Showa series is in this film in some way, shape, or form. So I highly recommend you pick the film up. It's on Blu-ray now. It came out a couple months ago. It's at Walmart. You can get it for like maybe at Walmart for like 10 or 12 bucks. Blu-ray, or at Best Buy, 10 or 12 bucks. Picture quality is great. It's from Sony. It has both the Japanese and the English versions. Highly recommend you pick up Godzilla 2000. Now onto the figure itself. I really love this figure based off the sheer size, the detail X Plus puts into it. We all know about X Plus. I mean, superb, amazingly done, incredible attention to detail here, especially with his dorsal plates being very exaggerated. That's one thing about this suit. It is basically inspired by the King Goji suit from 1962's King Kong vs. Godzilla. And so to prove that, here you go right here. And this is the diamond reissue Godzilla 1962. And as you can see, there are similarities between the two and how this suit inspired this one, especially when it comes to the way the shape of the head is and the way the body is. Now, of course, the 1962 suit is a lot bigger and bulkier in size, whereas the 2000 is more, a little bit slim, but his exaggerated dorsal plates give him a lot more size. But if you can look from the frontal shot, you can really see a real distinct similarities between the two, especially with the way his face is looking from the front. So you can see how this suit inspired this suit. Really great. Like I said, the attention to detail is not spared here, especially with his multiple rows of teeth and his skin, his eyes, his dorsal plates. Like I said, the way his tail is very arched up here in the back, gracefully, I might add. I mean, it's a nice, awesome sculpt. Now, as far as the mouth is concerned on mine, I like to display my Godzilla figures as if he's roaring, as if he's challenging another monster, or like he's extremely mad or whatever. So what I did, I opened his mouth up and make it seem like he's roaring. There's a good part and a bad part of this. The good part is it looks cool when you look at it from this angle, but when you look at it from this angle, because the way the vinyl was made initially to have the mouth closed, with it being open, it looks like he has an extreme overbite in his lower jaw. He kind of looks like that character off the Family Guy. I think his name is something Bottom Tooth. I'm sure Family Guy fans out there know what I'm talking about. You know, that's the only bad part about this. I don't suggest you do that unless you like your figures mouths open, but whatever. I mean that's just my preference. When this figure came out, it had a couple, one really small problem. A lot of our figures had like the eye kind of like closed a little bit, like he looked like somebody punched him in the eye and had a closed eye. Some figures had that, some figures didn't. So mine has that just a little bit, but if you put them right here, you can't really tell unless you have them both eyes present in front of you. I mean, but other than that, it's still an awesome figure. I highly recommend it if you are able to find one. I'll get that in a few seconds. But I will talk about the 1998 film. So basically, and this is my opinion and my perspective, the 1998 film really had a lot to do with this film in a way. Now, we all know, like I said, this is my opinion, so just hear me out, bear with me. The 1998 film made by those geniuses from the Independence Day films, you know, came out with a Godzilla film of their own. It was awful, despicable, unacceptable, just so many negative things I can say about it, but it would take like 2 or 3 more videos to do. But it was just awful. It didn't do right by the character at all. And in my opinion, of course, us Godzilla fans, hardcore Godzilla fans, went and saw that film and was basically appalled by what we saw. Now, for the mainstream public, because the movie was pushed towards the mainstream. For those who don't know Godzilla, I believe Toho felt that, you know, that's what people, that was their perception of what Godzilla was based off that film. How he ran for the military, how he got taken out by 6 missiles, how he got pregnant, he had babies, he was reduced to chasing taxi cabs, and he didn't have that iconic, almost omnipotent reputation as King of the Monsters as he did before, and this 1998 film did so much to damage that reputation. So I feel like that Toho decided to come back with this film, as well as the Millennium Series, to show the world what Godzilla really and truly is, and who he has always been. So the only 2 things I would give the 1998 film credit for is the fact that, one, we got a whole bunch of movies that we never got before, because they brought back a lot of classic films to tie in with the movie's release, like Destroy All Monsters, the rest of the Heisei films after Godzilla 1985. And if this film led to the kickstart of the Great Millennium Series with these great monsters coming back, especially GMK, if it led to that, then that's great. Other than that, 1998 film gets no credit at all in life. As a matter of fact, my copy of the movie is downstairs. It's a coaster. I got my iced tea on it, so you know what that film means to me. I'm sure a lot more fans out there will have a lot more brutal things to say, but it's not about the film, it's about that. So like I said, if it led to this and Millennium Series, cool. But this, like I said, is a great figure. I don't know if he's kind of hard to find now. He's going to be very expensive, so you may have to hunt for him. I know he's going to be up there in price. Maybe X Plus will reissue him. We don't know. They have been known to reissue figures, older figures. As a matter of fact, this week, at the time of this recording, January 24th, 2015, they announced they're going to be bringing back Gamera 1999, which coincidentally came out The first issue of that figure came out at the same time as this figure, and they're coming out with a 25 centimeter Anguirus. So maybe someday we'll get a reissue of this, and if it does, I highly suggest you pick that up. And as far as the brickboard feature is concerned, it comes up with a light up, and you just plug it in here as with all the other figures, and it has 4 lights right here. Boom, 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 boom. It has a light in the mouth, simulating when Godzilla's about to use his fire breath, because that's how it was in the film. When Godzilla's about to use his fire breath, it will build up, and you can see a light pulsating from his mouth, and then he will open it, and just a massive blast of atomic breath will just come out. And this light up feature really simulates that. It really simulates that really, really good. So that's it for us, the brickboard feature. One more size comparison before I wrap this up. There's another Godzilla suit that kind of inspired it. It more so inspired this one than in King Goji inspired this suit. And as you can see, this is this Godzilla suit from Godzilla Tokyo SOS. The 5th film in the Millennium Series. As you can see, obviously this suit really inspired this one. Now, the dorsal plates are kind of toned down on this one. The colors changed to the more usual Godzilla colors, the charcoal gray on the skin, and the silverish type on the dorsal plates. But as you can see, it does pay homage. You know, this design paid homage to this one, so that's cool with that. But like I said, this is a great figure. I highly recommend, if you're able to find one, pick it up. Hopefully, like I said, they'll reissue it. If they don't, then, you know. But more likely, I believe they will. I mean, X Plus knows there's a extreme market out there for these figures, and I think they'll get to it as soon as they can. You know, it's just, especially with the new films coming out and a lot of people getting into the hobby every single day, it'll be a smart business decision to bring back those figures that a lot of people have missed out on, and this figure is no exception. So I highly recommend you get them if you can find one for a good price. Pick it up. Once again, the X Plus 30 centimeter Godzilla 2000 or Godzilla 1999 from X Plus. So I thank y'all for watching. I appreciate it, and I will see y'all again on the next figure or movie review. Y'all have a good day, and y'all take care. All right, bye.